What's up guys, my name is Patrick here at Spartansuppz with a supplement review on one of my personal all-time favorites, Myoblox Skywalk. This is the 6.0 version. It's been through a couple of different iterations, but this one's been around for a little while and I want to do an updated review because this is one of the emerging categories. It seems that like Myoblox almost like discovered this sort of category, and there's been a lot of new players to the market, but this we feel is the OG. So we're going to go over the formula, we're going to go over the ingredients, tell you how they work. We'll go over effects, absolutely, since it is a brain-boosting nootropic powder. We'll go over mixability, value for money, and I'll give you my personal feedback and really like the application for this product as well. So let's hop straight into it. On screen now, you're going to see one of these, which is a nutritional information panel for Myoblox Skywalk 6.0. So each one of these tubs has got 36 scoops. It is 5 grams at a clip, and we've got a partially transparent label in this one. So we have got 1500 milligrams of L-tyrosine. This is going to get you prime your brain for mind-muscle connection, and it also has 400 milligrams of alpha GPC. This is my personal favorite form of choline as a source of the choline donor. Helps with that, cross that blood-brain barrier, and improves that mind-muscle connection. So, and really gives our brain a more euphoric sort of sense of well-being as well, allows it to sort of function a lot better. These really work in synergism with each other, and one of the standouts about Skywalk is that it's not overloaded with 400 different ingredients trying to achieve the same thing. It allows the one ingredient at the right dose and the right sourcing of that ingredient to do what it's truly designed to do. Next up in our ingredient, we got our laser focus matrix. So real calf, this is green coffee bean extract. It's actually an ingredient Myoblox owns trademark to, and it is a buffered form of caffeine. It's derived from green coffee bean, as the name suggests, and it lasts for a significantly longer amount of time. So there's 200 megs of caffeine per scoop, and it's like a longer bell curve. So instead of getting a big spike like you'd get in a pre-workout, pretty much a spike and a crash, which doesn't really suit the intention of this product, you get a smooth, clean, long-lasting energy and mental focus. So it's more calming and enhancing of your brain as opposed to being jittery and racy, which you might get if you had, say, if you had a pre-workout before you tried to study. You're just going to be all over the place. This is a calm, focused, primed version of yourself. Next up, we've got some Velvet Bean with quinupurines. This is going to be a sense of euphoria and like a dopamine stimulant. You feel really good, gives you a euphoria, like a happy dopey sort of feeling. Next, we've got some theanine, which is another form of a focus agent, but works on a different pathway. Then we've got a couple of mild stimulants in small amounts. So we've got some hordenine and some methyl L-tyramine. These are not super high dosed. Can't share the doses, but they give you a nice little boost of euphoria, and they give you more of a peripheral nervous system stimulant. So they help to work in synergism with your real calf to sort of give you a bit of a boost a bit sooner, and really help to sort of like extend the effect of the caffeine. So they'll give you a boost at the start while the caffeine gets up and going. And then we've got some bioperin, which is a registered black pepper extract, which is excellent for improving the digestibility and utilization of the other ingredients, and some huperzia, which is excellent for memory and recall. So we've got things in here. First of all, that's what's in it. We've got ingredients in here which are going to help with recall, with retention, and allow your brain to sort of think faster, clearer, and just work in a greater capacity. It doesn't really like hit you as such, like it might with like getting slapped with a pre-workout, but you do notice a nice boost in your ability to concentrate. You seem to get a lot more shit done, and you just feel really good when you have it. You don't get racy, you don't feel jittery or jumpy or anything like that. You just feel like you got a little bit smarter, like a little bit of brain fuel. So we're going to mix up one of the flavors, which is my favorite, which is the Red Wave. A couple of shakes. Now, you'll see that it is a cloudy looking color. They don't use artificial dyes, which I personally like since it doesn't really do a whole lot to the product. It's mixed unbelievably well, and it tastes damn good. Red Wave is like powdered Red Bull flavor. It is delicious. It's a little bit less sickly sweet than Red Bull, and it is absolutely delicious. This is my personal favorite flavor. The other flavors are, there's a Smart as Fuck flavor, which is like a cotton candy with a hint of raspberry. There's Purple Haze, which is like a grape with a bit of cherry, and then there's a Peach Rings. If I had to rank them, I would go Red Wave, Smart as Fuck, Peach, and then Purple Haze last. Honestly, all the flavors are fantastic. Never seem to get sick of drinking them. The flavors I would give like a 9. They're not too sweet. 10 would be absolutely perfect, which is pretty much unattainable, but not far from it. You don't get bored of drinking it. It doesn't seem to get like a flavor fatigue, and they're not too overpowering, I think, which is excellent. So you can always have it at any time. Mix it with a bit of soda water, very refreshing as well. So overall, how to use it. This can be used as a coffee replacement in the morning, particularly if your coffee upsets your stomach, which it does for a lot. It's going to give you a super coffee. It's got all the energy, the caffeine component, of course, but you get a brain primer as well. So it actually gets your brain G'd up and ready to rock and roll. You can use it as a study aid or a work aid throughout the day, particularly if you're doing anything that requires like a lot of cognitive function. So if you're doing computer work, study, any sort of administrative tasks or anything like that, Skywalk is going to be your go-to. And in addition to that, a lot of people like using it as a pre-workout as well for the mind-muscle connection, for the mental focus. So they can have that and maybe like a stimulant-free type pre-workout alongside that. It's a fantastic combo. You get the euphoria, the in the zone from the Skywalk, and then you get the performance boosting from your pre. So it's a very nice, versatile product. Personally, I like to put half a scoop to 1 scoop in a full shaker and sip on that throughout the morning. It helps get like a lot more water in through the day. So I usually do like half a scoop twice a day. So I have 1 total scoop. It's only 200 megs of caffeine, but it's very effective and very long lasting. And I find it helps to keep my overall caffeine down as opposed to having like coffees and, you know, energy drinks and stuff like that, which have a lot more caffeine, but don't really have much of an effect for me personally, which is why I absolutely love Skywalk. I have one in my bag, I have one in the office, I have multiple tubs at home. I've always got it around me and with me as an absolute go-to. The reason I really like this one is that you never run out of effect. You can have it, you know, every single day and it doesn't seem to lose its effect. You can have it even multiple times a day. Throughout the Arnold Expos, I might have been known to have 5 or 6 scoops throughout the day to stay alive. And it's unreal. Absolutely love it. The euphoria, the sense of well-being, the just effectiveness of it is tremendous. Value for money wise, it's $69.95 and there's 36 scoops, so it's just a smidge under $2 a serve. I think it's tremendous value. Couldn't ask for much more. I think it's the best bang for your buck nootropic on the market. So massive props to Myoblox. This is their superstar product. It's got unbelievable product loyalty and it's very easy to see why once you try it. Try it for yourself and see what you think. I'd be really interested to hear your feedback. Thank you guys for tuning in. That wraps it up for this review on Myoblox Skywalk. It's available in-store and online at Spartansuppz. If you'd like to check it out, there's a link to go and view the product down below. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you have any questions, please leave them below as a comment. And thank you again for tuning in. Catch you guys in the next one.